Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel, where today we have for your viewing pleasure a 1990 Chevrolet Corvette convertible dressed in triple black. To me, the best color combination you could possibly get one of these in. As you can see, this Corvette is not stock anymore. It's got a really nice ground effects aero kit on it. I believe the kit might be a Greenwood, but it has no labels on it, can't tell, and there were quite a few manufacturers of those aero kits back in the day. I believe it's a Greenwood though from the look of it. Definitely a cool, modified, stealthy look. You can see here we've got slick black paint. It is in driver quality, so there are some nicks and little chips here and there. But it's an under 70,000 actual mile car, so road wear is not too severe on it. You can see a little chip or two on it, but looking very, very sharp overall. From 2-3 feet back, you can't see any of that, and it looks just awesome. You can see you've got the iconic pop-up headlights that make a Corvette. And from the front, with that spoiler they put on it, a really fantastic look. It's all stealthy in black, I'll tell you. Around the side, you got body-colored heated side mirrors, body-colored door handles. You can see that nice, cool black interior hiding in there. Convertible top is in excellent shape. No rips, no tears. Has a plastic rear window. As you can see, a little bit of light wear showing on it, but in very, very good shape. It'll last for years to come. And it's very easy to put down and put back up. And we'll go through that shortly once we've started the vehicle. You'll see these awesome aftermarket wheels it's got on it. Don't know the brand, but they sure look great. They're in excellent condition. They really set off the car. Some nice Nexen tires with a lot of life left on them, wrapped around. And you can see it's got four-wheel disc brakes and red calipers on all four corners. Kind of sporty look. Around back of the Corvette, you'll see here we've got that cool wing, along with those round tail lights that really make a Corvette look like a Corvette. Back on the back here, you've got your gas fill. And tucked underneath, some really nice rectangular chrome exhaust tips. Exhaust sounds quite nice on the car. And passenger side looking just as sharp and slick as the driver's side. There is a small imperfection on the windshield. We always like to let people know about imperfections. Don't know what's caused it. It's like air trapped in the glass. It isn't growing, hasn't gotten any bigger in the time we've had the car. And you really can't see it as you step back from the car. See, it just kind of disappears there. But when you get up on it, you can see it as the light hits it. Certainly doesn't affect drivability or anything, but we like to disclose that sort of thing, let people know. A minor demerit on such a nice looking 1990 all black Corvette convertible. And now that we're back up front, I'm going to pause briefly and we'll get the big hood open, let you see what's happening underneath. And we are back under the hood of this 1990 triple black Corvette convertible, where you'll see it's got its original all stock L98 350 V8 motor. It's 5.7 liter tune port fuel injection, and it looks just like factory stock up here. You can see the flip up headlights pointing back at us underneath the large hood. And you'll see importantly over on the passenger side there, that's air conditioning, and it does blow cold. This 350 V8 is mated up to a 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission, Dana 36 rear end, and I believe it was 259 rear gears in this one. So nice freeway cruiser. It will do a burnout, but it's faster on the high end than it is on the low. Does have a lot of torque to it. It's a 245 horsepower car from factory, I think it was about 350 pound-feet of torque, so it will throw you back in your seat. Those nice big tires in excellent condition. Let's hop on inside and give it a look. The interior is this nice combination of black and gray. You'll see gray insets on the door panel there, and the door cards show a small amount of wear, just on the driver's side really, right up next to the power components there. And we do have power mirrors, power locks, power windows, as you can see. And somebody's put this nice aftermarket Corvette sill plate on here. With the large door sill on these C4s, this is right where your foot drags across heading into the car, and it stops you from messing up that really nice gray carpet in here. And the first thing that strikes my eye is these awesome leather seats. Usually in a C4, these are terribly worn down, worn out, looking aged. These have been recovered in nice new black leather. You'll see here the bolster, no wear here. Those are the common parts where they get beat up. And this car has less than 70,000 miles on it, and somebody's already taken the time to redo those seats. That's a real nice bonus. I'm gonna go ahead and step inside. It feels like a Corvette in here. Nice and snug, roadster kind of feel. Everything very driver-centric on the dash. You can see how the dash kind of wraps around, focused on the driver. The passenger, he's got a glove box and some vents and a speaker, and that's about it. Isn't much going on for the passenger. Passenger seat looks every bit as nice as the driver's. It's been recovered too. And the passenger's door card, as I mentioned, doesn't show the little bit of wear that the driver's door card does. And you can see down below we've got 6x9s mounted on these cool kick panel boxes that have been added, and some black logoed floor mats to keep that carpet clean. Go ahead and touch on the glove box while we're over here. It does contain the original owner's manual. There we have it. And we also have receipts from work done by the most recent owner of the car. Some small stuff like the stereo and things that they did and little improvements. Those receipts come with the car as well. So the dash, we'll focus here on what we've got. First, leather wrapped steering wheel. We'll get that out of the way. Real nice hand feel. It's a good size. Looking at the dash, you've got a regular tachometer, red lining at 5. You'll see that blank screen in the middle. That is where the fuel gauge, odometer, and digital speedometer will appear when we turn on the key. All those gauges to the right do work. You got an oil pressure, oil temperature, water temperature, and battery over there. And a trip computer right here. You can check out your fuel economy. Down here we've got our climate controls, cold AC, hot heat, strong fan, and over on the far right, a button for those heated mirrors. Previous owner put in this really nice Sony AM/FM CD stereo. Sounds really good. Plays through those 6x9s on the kick panels I showed you. And in the rear, back there, they've got a real nice box with 2 more Sony 6x9s in the cargo area. The center console features a leather-wrapped shifter with a black boot. There you go, there's the specs on the car itself, and all you do is push this, and you've got cup holders and a lighter. There's this little change caddy here. These are controls, as you can see. You move in the driver's seat. There we go. And behind that is a storage box. A little change caddy, place for your cassettes, and some storage area. Now, I am going to fire this car up for you, let you hear what she sounds like, and then we'll take that convertible top and put it down. she comes to life. I'm going to go ahead and shut the driver's side door. Everything up and running just as it should be now. So you've got the stereo telling us it's going to work. Let's see, source, tuner, volume.
This is Mike Weeds, founder of Care Heating and Cooling. The core values of a company.
Works just as it should. And we'll go up here and turn on some AC. Let's see, we want it blowing at us. There we go. Temperature all the way to the side. And crank the fan up. And we're getting cold already. Real easy to work those climate controls. And there is the dash all lit up. See our tachometer. And you can see all the other gauges functioning over there just as they should. Digital speedometer in the middle, and let's see, we'll try and get the mileage on there. 64,694. Nice low mileage for a 1990. You'll see it does have cruise control and intermittent wipers. And back here is the lever for the tilt wheel. And I'll shut the lights off so you can see how the headlight motors work. And again, beautiful interior, nice running C4. Now I'm going to show you how to put the top down on this baby. First things first, underneath back here is a lever. I'm trying to locate it with my hand. Well, I can't do it that way. Let me try and do it this way. There we are. There's a little lever up underneath. You pull it and it clicks. And you have to undo them up top here. Kind of hard to do it all one-handed, but we will do our best. So you can see the top is unattached now. We'll fold the back portion up, and then we'll pop the button. There's a little yellow button located down underneath here. Well, easier said than done. There we go. Again, hard to do while you're holding the camera. There you get a glimpse of the back cargo area. You can see the factory floor mats that have been tossed into the rear now. So you fold the top up and let it go back down. And it folds neatly right into that compartment. This is the button I pushed, the yellow button that popped this open. And there is the handle that I pulled, which initially disconnected it. Put that down, and now we've got a slick looking convertible. I'm going to go ahead and shut that hood. When you shut the hood, it's just a little bar here. Well, easier said than done. There we go. And the hoods on these C4s are kind of heavy, so we get it most of the way. Let it drop. Closes nicely. Whole different look with that top down, always is. Great looking, great sounding, black on black on black. Lovely exhaust rumble. And there's a small amount of scratching on the trunk, as you'll usually find on these convertibles. But again, a small demerit on such a cool car. I'm going to push that button, open this back up. Fold the front portion back up in place. We'll lift up the rear window, drop this piece down. Can't quite reach over there. Push both of these in until they click. and then we'll hop inside and relatch this. Let's see. There's one latch, and there is the other one. Perfect. Folks, if you've got any questions about this 1990 triple black Chevrolet Corvette convertible, give us a call. Cruisin Classics here in Columbus, our number is 614-276-7355. We're happy to answer any questions you got about this low mileage Corvette. We can help you with financing. We can help you get it transported from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. Again, we're at Cruisin Classics in Columbus, Ohio, 614-276-7355 with a 1990 triple black Corvette convertible just waiting to go to your garage. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you again tomorrow with something else cool.